I'm walking around the park here in Geneva, which is just so beautiful next to the Geneva Lake. And wherever I'm in the world, I walk as much as I can and listen to podcasts. And I'm listening to this incredible podcast about the art of listening, the act of listening, in fact. And the whole idea or notion around, does a tree make a sound if it falls and nobody's there to hear it? And the answer is, of course, it's not making a sound, because only in the witnessing of that tree falling is the sound perceived. There's definitely vibrations that are created by the tree falling, but nobody's there to hear it. And it was Esther Perel who was speaking about the fact that listening is an act. You listen with your eyes, with your face, with your hand, with your body. And the more you are into listening, not hearing, listening, what starts to happen is the person that's been witnessed and listened to starts to access new information, starts to speak things that they haven't spoken before because they haven't been witnessed before. Just like the tree doesn't make a sound unless it's witnessed, if you take that concept and extrapolate it ahead and have a human actively listen to another human, what comes out of that human changes. So the act of listening changes what you hear. In fact, not just changes what you hear, changes what's been said by the other person to make what that other person is saying deeper, richer, and more heartfelt. And obviously, Esther Perel, being a relationship coach, has the skill of listening down to her. She's brilliant. She's really brilliant. But this idea that listening changes what you hear is such a massive concept, because wherever I go in the world, and at every level of society, people are so keen to talk about themselves. And I would say 80%, if not more, people never ask questions. And if they do ask a question, they're there only to hear it, not to listen to it, and not to ask deeper questions. Next time you're in a social construct, check who's asking more questions and check who's just keen to talk about themselves. It is such a battle for me, because I deal with some really incredible people, but they are totally unaware of the fact that they make every story about themselves. It's the most bewildering thing. People in this day and age, they are wide awake, who aren't able to understand listening as an act, as an art, making sure the person is feeling heard and witnessed. It's such a gift to give. Anyway, that's my rant for this morning. Ciao from Geneva.